Hi everyone, greetings from sandy and sunny Amman, Jordan. I'm so sorry I can't be with you all today, but thank you for this opportunity to share my thanks from afar. I have to say I am surprised, honored, and humbled to be receiving this recognition. So first of all, thank you very much, and I feel like I have a lot of work to do to live up to this honor. When I first stepped onto Viterbo's campus in 2002, I was barely 18 and probably not unlike too many freshmen, didn't really know what I wanted to do with my life. Besides one thing, I knew somehow I wanted to make a positive difference in the lives of others, but I didn't really know how to do that. Fast forward to today, and here I am in Jordan, where I work with the International Rescue Committee, helping coordinate their strategy for responding to the Syria crisis. I spend my days working with teams in Jordan, Iraq, Turkey, Lebanon, and Syria, considering how we can make the greatest impact on the lives of the over 4 million Syrian refugees outside of Syria and the over 11 million who are currently displaced inside Syria. In addition to my work with the International Rescue Committee, I spend many evenings and weekends working on some other things, such as advising an organization called Citrine Agency, located in Kampala, Uganda, which provides out-of-school children in a slum community with life-changing education. Or I might be working on things for an organization based in New York called Peace and Resilience Through Youth Development and Engagement, or PRIDE, which is a peace education organization for which I serve on the board. Or I might be doing work for Global Community Charter School, also located in New York, for which I'm also a board member. Through all of these projects and commitments, I only hope that I'm accomplishing the goal that I set out for myself those years ago when I first set foot on Viterbo's campus. That I'm somehow, even in a small way, making a difference in people's lives. But I wouldn't be doing what I am today if it weren't for those years I spent at Viterbo. At Viterbo, I met people who truly inspired me. People who challenged me to be the person I was capable of being. People who not only told me, but showed me what a difference one person can make in the lives of others. These people included the entire faculty of the education department while I was there, with special shout-outs to Sue Battelle, Ed Wenzel, and Sister Rochelle. Outside of the education department, I wouldn't be here today without being challenged in a very positive way by Rolf Samuels and inspired by Tom Thibodeau. And I don't even know where to begin with Earl Maderi, truly one of the people that touched and inspired my young adult life the most. I never even formally took a class from Earl while at Viterbo, but every single Sunday at his choir practice was like the best mini lecture and the best sermon all rolled into one. And every single Sunday I left that chapel a better person because of him. Also, a very special thank you goes out to the ladies of the FSPA, especially Sister Alice McMullen, who I was matched with as a freshman in the Franciscan Friends program. I've kept in touch with Sister Alice over these years, and she has never ceased to amaze, inspire, and encourage me with her selfless love and support. And last but not least, I have to thank Beth Moore, who used to work in the Global Education Department at Viterbo, who for some reason listened to that girl who had never owned a passport, who had never seen an ocean, who had barely ever been outside the Midwest, who sat in Beth's office and rambled aimlessly about how she had some idea to look for opportunities outside of the United States after graduation. For some reason, Beth must have seen something in that girl, and for some reason decided to connect her with a staff member at a small school in Kagoshima, Japan, called Kagoshima Immaculate Heart College, which would become my place of employment for the 3.5 years following my graduation from Viterbo. While I lived in Japan, I decided, why not, to take a vacation to Cambodia, where I was faced with for the first time the extreme poverty that much of the world lives in. And in that moment, I knew I had to do something about it. So no, I wouldn't be here today if it weren't for Viterbo. And I wouldn't be working to respond to the most crushing humanitarian disaster in decades. I'd like to thank the whole Viterbo staff, faculty, and community, both past and present, for this honor. And I only hope that one day I can inspire and positively push other young people the way that you inspired and positively pushed me those years ago. And before I conclude, I have to thank my family for putting up with my vagabond lifestyle over these years. I love you all. And finally, I have a message for the current Viterbo students, and that is to truly be open. If you're looking for what you want to do in your life or how you want to make a difference, let me tell you that that journey never stops. And where you're sitting today, you might not know the next step you should take towards success. You might not know the next step you should take to make that difference in people's lives. But I'm telling you, you don't have to know it all. Just be open. If you had told me 10 years ago that I'd be sitting here today, here in Jordan today, here working with the International Rescue Committee today, here working with Syrian refugees today, I wouldn't have believed it. But one by one, opportunities came my way, and one by one, I was open to those opportunities. So be open and have fun with the adventure. Again, I'd like to say a big thank you to you all. I really, truly appreciate it.